I'm going to split. It's the only way to keep you both safe.
I think I know someone who can help.
Hustle never stops, I got no brakes.
You ready to ride?
I'm in a high speed chasing, can none of y'all catch me. I'm faster than anybody that's running against me. I'ma get what I deserve and I'm coming fast. And I'm always number one, I never coming last.
You want revenge. We want justice.
We're gonna jump onto a moving train?
I got you! Jump!
And that's why I'm in first place and
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
I'm here to dominate and ain't doing it nice.
When in doubt, do what I do.
I've seen what you do. That's why I'm kind of terrified.
And I don't need a finish line, I'm in my own lane.
Do you want to stay amateurs? Or take this to the next level?
Hustle never stops, I got no brakes. Seconds on the clock, taking no breaks.
Hello, everyone out there in the Wasteland. On today's show, I want to talk to you about our world.
I must have dreamed 1,000 dreams.
The world you see now is a very scary place.
Haunted by a million screams.
Democracy, equality, and freedom all died when the bombs fell,
I still
and we've been walking on their ashes ever since,
burning into the night.
especially here in Colorado.
There's too many men, too many people making too many problems.
The three children of our patriarch are even more ruthless than he is.
Much love to go around.
We live in a society built on violence,
Can't you see this is the land of confusion?
but it wasn't always like this. Over 100 years ago, everything was different. I believe we can get back there if we fight this oppression. If we are fearless against the evils of the world, we can be everything we were in 1987.
This is the world we live in. This is the
That's our show for the day. Tune in tomorrow, and we're going to talk about the dangers of cannibalism.
Can't you see this is the land of confusion?
It is an eternal island of legend. A place of unimaginable beauty. And a growing evil. Where the forces of death and life are in constant conflict. For centuries, many have come in search of its power. Only to fall to its corruption. Lured by the promise of power and immortality. The darkness will claim you. Do you really want to live forever?
Jackson gonna take it himself. Spins inside the 5. Dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens!
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was late. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Really listen to the feedback now. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the stuff she good, cause she good to the place that you can. They been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, but getting it. Hope she don't feel, cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was typical. Cause I'm open to it. I know that you're missing, but you don't get through it. I can help you with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. Go and bring the beat back. Go and bring the beat back, beat back. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hate. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Try and tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that shit.
Consider your predicament. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door.
Okay, new trailer for BG3 is now available and it looks truly amazing. You can already see the visual upgrades from the pre-alpha footage shown from the last presentation. It's very disappointing to see so much negativity towards the previous gameplay, despite the fact it was clearly labelled as a work in progress. You must give developers time to show what they can do. Larian Studios have proven themselves and deserve your trust. Now, from the trailer we can see the Volvo Volofam Gederom character model has been updated, and he now has his iconic facial hair. Early access will be during August, however that is dependent upon no new developments with coronavirus. There will also be an additional gameplay livestream on June 18th. We also got another look at Lae'zel. It's the year 2020, and I am talking about a GIF Yankee as potential waifu material. Fun times. For the full community update from Larian Studios, they have an official video on their YouTube channel, which you should definitely check out. Until next time, adventurer.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Welcome to EA Sports UFC 4, the most authentic and immersive MMA experience to date. We overhauled the clinch game using EA Sports real player motion tech, redesigned ground and pound gameplay to be more dynamic and exciting, improved our striking controls to be more responsive and player friendly, and revamped our presentation around high impact moments to bring the action to life like never before. UFC 4 delivers massive improvements to every phase of the fight. UFC 4 introduces all new high-impact moment presentation to ensure you see, hear, and feel every sensational turning point in the fight. When you land a devastating blow, improved real-time facial and body deformation sends a shockwave through your opponent. And with all new replay cameras, you get to see every brutal detail in super slow motion. On top of that, when someone gets rocked with a big blow or crisp combination, all new stun moments let you know when it's time to go for the finish, or cover up and survive. An updated control scheme introduces dynamic striking inputs to give you better control over advanced strikes and combinations. This new mechanic makes it easier to throw advanced strikes by requiring fewer simultaneous button inputs. It's as simple as choosing between a button tap to perform faster basic strikes or a button hold for flashier, more damaging blows, giving you better access to your fighter's entire striking arsenal. The clinch is an important part of real-life MMA, utilized by elite fighters to dominate their opponents with fluid entries into positions for dirty boxing or slick throws and takedowns. For UFC 4, we used RPM tech to rewrite the book on our clinch game and break free from a system that was built for the ground. Now, the clinch is the closest range of stand-up gameplay, and you can enter and exit with more intuitive controls. This opens up the ability to drive your opponent to the cage, throw strikes with more freedom, and seamlessly execute a variety of trips, throws, and takedowns. Further leveraging the power of RPM tech, we've added more variety, fluidity, and impact to our takedown mechanics. Unlike UFC 3, where the result of a takedown attempt was decided in an instant, we've integrated locomotion into takedown offense and defense, allowing you to drive your opponent towards the cage for the finish or use footwork to deny their takedown attempts. With these advances, in addition to a multitude of new takedown animations, players will see a greater variety of outcomes driven by both fighter attributes and player skill. From power carries to clean sprawls, to all new driving takedowns where players actively push or defend through the takedown attempt, fights can be won or lost in these impactful wrestling moments. Finding ways to inflict significant damage on the ground has become the trademark of some of the UFC's best. With our changes to ground and pound, UFC 4 gives you greater control in postured up positions, so the striker has more tools to finish the fight. The defender also has more options that present different risks and rewards, like the ability to use head movement or well-timed counter transitions. A more intuitive control scheme mirrors stand-up striking, benefiting all players and allowing those with high skill to use it to their advantage. An all-new grapple assist control feature offers a new way to operate on the ground. 3 simple left-stick inputs allow players to trigger attempts to get up, submit, or advance to a more dominant ground and pound position. Legacy controls are of course still available for more technically skilled players. Finally, submission finishes have also been revamped in UFC 4. The cumbersome system of previous titles has been replaced with 2 new minigames for choke and joint submissions, making them more accessible and varied throughout the experience. With the ability to strike during submissions, transition to faster finishing positions, or the opportunity to execute a high-impact slam to escape, the BJJ game has never been more fun. Submissions aren't just isolated to the ground. We've also added new takedown counter submissions and standing submission attempts from within the clinch. With RPM technology, intuitive control schemes, and our all-new high-impact moments, EA Sports UFC 4 offers the most authentic, intuitive, and exciting gameplay experience in franchise history, giving you sensational moments that only the sport of MMA can deliver. So step into the octagon and shape your legend.
We're back at the 18th hole, and what a scene it is. After an exciting debut on the PGA Tour, it all comes down to this. If Mac makes this putt, he'll walk away with the FedEx Cup and a monumental upset over Justin Thomas. But Mac's journey to get here wasn't easy. Right from the beginning, Mac brought his own style to the course. Now that's a bold choice, or maybe interesting is the right word here. Mac really puts in the work on and off the course. His Q-School performance just gets better and better.
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine.
Mac continues to be a standout player on this year's Corn Ferry Tour. He's even given his fans their own nickname, the Mac Pack.
Keep your eye on this player. They're going places.
Well, this is a massive moment. Mac steps into the stadium hole for the first time.
The hardest par 4 historically on the PGA Tour.
That heart must be beating out of his chest. Well, it looks like Mac has just handed this round to Cooch. What an awful time to get the shanks.
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs. This is just another one of those scenarios.
Mac is really giving Sergio a run for his money, and the Mac Pack is loving it. If he keeps this up, I might join the Mac Pack myself. And there's a couple of my mates enjoying a little hop and a play around in the shade. This signature hole at the John Deere Classic.
It's a birdie fest.
You can even smell the sizzle of Pork Chop Hill. Well, Mac is playing aggressively here. He's going for the par 5 in 2. Oh, this one looks good. Look at this shot. It might go in.
Rated T for teen.
Where have you brought me, Aku?
You actually think you can escape?
You will not stop me, Aku.
For Samurai Jack! Samurai Jack is in the house.
Do be careful, old boy.
Let's dance.
Nothing you do will stop me, Aku.
Jack, I thought I lost you.
The time has come, Aku.